Quality is not an act, it is a habit. Happiness depends upon ourselves. The aim of the wise is not to secure pleasure, but to avoid pain. The educated differ from the uneducated as much as the living from the dead. I count him braver who overcomes his desires than him who conquers his enemies, for the hardest victory is over self. The ultimate value of life depends upon awareness and the power of contemplation rather than upon mere survival. The roots of education are bitter, but the fruit is sweet. Those who educate children well are more to be honored than they who produce them, for these only gave them life, those the art of living well. Be a free thinker and don't accept everything you hear as truth. Be critical and evaluate what you believe in. Excellence is never an accident. It is always the result of high intention, sincere effort, and intelligent execution. It represents the wise choice of many alternatives. Choice, not chance, determines your destiny. The most important relationship we can all have is the one you have with yourself. The most important journey you can take is one of self-discovery. To know yourself, you must spend time with yourself. You must not be afraid to be alone. Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. The more you know you don't know. Life is only meaningful when we are striving for a goal. It is our choice of good or evil that determines our character, not our opinion about good or evil. Courage is the first virtue that makes all other virtues possible. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, therefore, isn't just an act, but a habit, and life isn't just a series of events, but an ongoing process of self-definition. Think as the wise men think, but talk like the simple people do. He who has overcome his fears will truly be free. The intelligence consists not only in the knowledge, but also in the skill to apply the knowledge into practice. Your happiness depends on you alone. It is not sufficient to know what one ought to say, but one must also know how to say it. The best way to avoid envy is to deserve the success you get. Wise people have an inward sense of what is beautiful, and the highest wisdom is to trust this intuition and be guided by it. A man is his own best friend, therefore he ought to love himself best. When you ask a dumb question, you get a smart answer. It is better for a city to be governed by a good man than by good laws. To write well, express yourself like the common people, but think like a wise man. Women should marry when they are about 18 years of age, and men at 7 and 30. Then they are in the prime of life, and the decline in the powers of both will coincide. Marriage is like retiring as a bachelor and getting a sexual pension. You don't have to work for the sex anymore, but you only get 65% as much. It is possible to fail in many ways, while to succeed is possible only in one way.